guys, Avronius here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I did want to go over today the summoning event that we've got going on this weekend. Right now we've got boosted summons for the next 9 hours. It is Sunday, so I am going to go ahead and pull all of my shards for you. Another thing I wanted to get into today was the Great Haul for free-to-play players, so let's get into it. So first, I want to go ahead and pull these ancient shards. Now we do have a 10 times summoning event going on right now, so 10 times chance to get the following legendaries if I do pull a legendary. So the first one is Hakorn's Smashlord, a pretty decent champion, and all these champions have something in common, and that is to remove debuffs from your team. So they're going to cleanse your team, though they're really good. This guy has a A1, which places a stun. A2 removes all debuffs from your team. Also heals your team as well. And then A3, he does have this sacrifices his HP equal to 25% of the champion's max HP. Now that used to be 50% of his HP being sacrificed, but they've lowered it because he would kill himself constantly. No point in having a support type champion like this, even though it says HP, he's a support type champion. There's no point in having this if he's going to kill himself. Next one, personally I don't really want him for the legendary. I'd rather have Scartorsus. Although that other guy does do decent damage. Scartorsus, the reason why I want him, he also does a cleanse and removes all debuffs and then heals as well. So pretty much most of the legendary champions that remove debuffs also tend to heal your team as well. He does have the increased attack and increased crit rate for all allies. This is why I would prefer this guy, because not all of my champions have that 100% crit rate all the time when they're running dungeons, so that would be huge in dungeons. Then he has his A1, which is attacks all enemies, and has a chance of stealing one random buff from each enemy. So this is a very good move if you have high accuracy on this guy. So if you build this guy with high accuracy, maybe like 230 to 380, 400 accuracy, he's going to be good for dungeons because he also has this aura, which is 33% in all dungeons, and he's pretty decent in arena. So that's why I'd like this guy. Also, Countess Lix, probably the better of the three. She does have the A1, which attacks 2 times on one enemy, chance of placing a weaken. On the A2, attacks all enemies 3 times, has a 75% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Each hit also has a 75% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 10%, which is actually really good. And then on the A3, attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a block active skills, also decreases the cooldowns of all ally skills except this champion's by 1 turn. Another really good ability. The next one is a passive, which removes 1 random debuff from Astrolon and this champion at the start of each turn. Most of you out there are not going to have Astrolon. I don't personally have Astrolon, so this move, don't even worry about it. Next one, fills this champion's turn meter by 5% each time an ally receives a debuff. So that's an exceptional ability. I've went up against Countess Lix so many times in arena, and she actually hits really hard, and she kind of sets the other team up, like all your other champions that do damage. She sets them up really well. She can also one-shot the whole team if they're not that heavy on defense. So another reason why I really like this one as well. Actually, I think I would like Countess Lix more than I would like Scartorsus. Next champion is Cardiel. This guy looks insane. I mean, they did such a great job. Plarium does an amazing job with their artwork, and it just looks beautiful, man. Like this is amazing. He's got the wings like an angel. I mean, this guy's insane. And he has the really cool saber going on there too, and the halo on top as well. So for this guy, he does have the A1, heals all allies by 7.5% of their max HP. Also places a True Fear debuff for 1 turn if the target is from a champion from Demon Spawn, Undead Hordes, or Knights Revenant faction. That's kind of a neat little package he has there. And then A2 removes all debuffs from all allies, then places a block debuffs buff and a Revive on Death buff on all allies. The Revive on Death cannot be removed. So that's insane. Would be actually really good in a reset for arena. If you put him in your defense, he'd probably be really, really good. Let's see, places on the A3, increased crit rate by 30%, increased crit damage on all allies for 2 turns, then teams up with all allies to attack an enemy. Another insane move. Decreases the cooldown of this skill by 1 turn if an enemy is killed. Passive, that's a very long passive, something to do with blah 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 blah. I don't care about that. I think it just joins up with Sissia. Again, it's another one of those things we have to have another legendary, so don't worry about that. Increases ally speed in all battles by 19%. Another really good move. So the next two, these are just the epic champions. Sanguinia, she looks really cool. She does have an A1 chance to decrease the duration of random buffs, A2 block debuffs on all allies and continuous heal. That's pretty good. Attacks with enemy. 75% chance of transferring all debuffs from this champion to the target, and removes all debuffs from all allies except. She's actually really good, and she has an accuracy in Doom Tower. Okay, so this I would definitely want this person. Sanguinia would be nice to have her. I don't have her. Then we've got Ugo, who everybody knows about her. I'm not even going to go over her kit. Then we've got Runekeeper Dazdirk. This is one of the newer champions that was added to the game. Attacks one enemy, has a 35% chance of placing a leech for 2 turns. That's really good for Clan Boss. Places a 50% increased attack buff, and then fills the turn meter of all the allies by 25%. And then he has the remove all debuffs from all allies, places a continuous heal buff for 2 turns on all allies that have a debuff removed. And then he has an attack in all battles by 25%, so that's pretty good. The last one is Battle Sage Season. I think she's a much older champion that was in this game. She's been in the game for quite some time. I've heard some mixed reviews on her. She does hit pretty hard with the attacks all enemies here, even as a support. Not insanely hard, but just hard enough. You can put her in a stun set, and she'll help you out with high elves. Personally, I don't have her. I've never used her. I actually don't have any people on this 10 times event lineup. So if I pull any of them, I'd be very happy for it. Now, she does place an increased attack on all allies, then removes all debuffs from them, and this buff cannot be removed, the increased attack. So that's why she's really good. There's a new champion that just came to the game. I forget what his name is. It's the new guy from Shadowkin, but he can steal attack. So she would actually be good against him if she was in arena. So if you have that guy, again, I forget what his name is, I'll probably try to pull it up in a second, then you might be able to just use her against him in arena, and it'll help because he won't be able to steal that attack. Places a revive on death on a target ally, and then instantly revive. Yeah, that's one ally. I wish that was all allies. That'd be really cool. Increases ally speed in all battles. Alright, cool. So I want to just show real quick the Shadowkin guy I'm talking about. This guy right here, the Void Epic Genbo, he has an ability to steal. Increase attack buff, steal cannot be resisted, which is kind of interesting because if it can't be stolen, I wonder how that works. Does it cancel out? Does it actually get stolen from Genbo? You should leave a comment down below if that does happen. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just start pulling these shards now. Here we go, and I'm lacking silver, so I'm going to go get some silver and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I should have plenty of silver now to pull all of these shards, so let's get into it. We need more slots. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back again. We have plenty of slots now, just because Plarium doesn't like us to have slots, because we need to crunch all of our food into the same champion over and over and over. Super annoying. I feel like you should have at least 500 slots just in the tavern alone and not even in the vault, because I know people who have played this game for so long and they probably have their entire vault and their 300 slots in their tavern completely full. Alright, let's go ahead and pull these shards now. Now, last time I did make a video, I did... Let's go! I like that. At least I pulled a Sanguinia. I didn't get a legendary, but that's okay, because I pulled Sanguinia. She's the one that I wanted, one of the ones I wanted. Obviously, I'd be okay with almost any of them, but this is awesome. This is going to be a huge game changer for me. Again, just looking at her kit really quickly again. Each hit has a 20% chance of decreasing the duration of 2 random buffs on the target by 1 turn. So she could be really good in Arena as well as in Doom Tower. With this accuracy in Doom Tower is going to be awesome. We're going to start running her as my lead. Super game changer for me. Places a block debuff buff on all allies for 1 turn, and a 15% continuous heal on all allies for 2 turns, and transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target, removes all debuffs from all allies except this champion. She's going to be insane on the spider in Doom Tower. Oh man, I'm so excited to use her and just start building her out. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the rest of these ancients, see what I get. I'm really hoping for a legendary though. I haven't gotten one in a while. I've pulled well over 180 ancient shards now. I haven't hit my mercy yet, but I'm very close. So let's see. I got 2 more. Hopefully I get lucky. I mean, I would really love a legendary. I haven't gotten a legendary in quite some time now. Come on. Alright, so I had no luck on the legendary. Did get a couple of metal shapers, so I can crunch these metal shapers into my metal shaper. And let's see, I'll do the Void Shard. I'm really hoping for Cardiel. If I get really let's see if I'm lucky. Come on. Come on. Okay, not lucky. Doom Screech. He's pretty good. You can use him in Arena. You can use him pretty much anywhere. Kind of tough to build. I mean, it's not that hard to build. A lot of speed you want to put on him. You don't really need his accuracy because all he does is do the decrease accuracy by 50%. I guess that would be good in Doom Tower for you, but this is really his bread and butter move. He fills the turn meter of all your allies by 30% and places an increased defense by 60% on all your allies as well, which is really cool. And he has a HP in faction crypts, so I use him in faction crypts quite frequently actually. Sacred Shard, 1 time no whammy. Let's go. Come on, give me a legendary. Nope, no legendary. Wow, okay, Ibushi. I don't think I have this guy, but, I mean, he's got a 4.5 on offense. I've been seeing videos that he's kind of garbage, honestly. He does have a speed in Arena by 20%, which is cool, and he does have a revive. Revive him with 30% HP, places an unkillable buff for 1 turn every 3 turns. That's okay, but he just... I've been informed that he doesn't hit hard enough, so, and I've seen it in some videos, he just doesn't hit hard enough. The other thing is, look how slow this guy is. His speed is at 90. I mean, that's really low. If his speed was at about 99 to 103, 104, then he'd be very good in Arena, in my opinion. Would he be great? I don't know. I don't think so. I've never personally used him. This is the first time I've pulled him. I've never pulled him before. He's probably going to sit in my vault for a little while because I don't need him right now. Or I might use him for my Sacred Order faction crypts because I don't have a lot of great champions there. So I'll probably build him no time soon. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, I do have 1100 gems. I think I'm gonna get some more ancients here, or not. I don't know. It takes a long time to get gems, by the way. It took me about a month to get 1800 gems, almost a month, maybe like 3 weeks. And I'm gonna go ahead and crunch them because I really want a legendary, honestly. Although Sanguinia, I could just end the video right now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some more shards. Come on. I mean, by now, I think I've hit my pity. I hope I don't get all rares. Shinoru. Okay. Shinoru, I don't think I have her yet. Kind of a cool looking champion. She does have the attacks, 1 enemy, 40% chance placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. Meh. Attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 75% chance placing a weaken. Okay, I mean, I wish this was just attacks all enemies because she is a epic champion, so... Oh well. Removes all increased defense buffs on all enemies, then attacks all enemies. Decreases the cooldown of Lay Bare by 1 turn for each enemy killed. I guess this one's kind of her... It must be a heavy hitting move. I haven't seen her in action yet, but one day I'll build her. One more. One more, this could be it. Maybe not. This guy does hit hard. Actually, no, this is not the guy that hits hard. Roughstone. He looks exactly like Galka. But let's collect some event prizes. What do we got? The Summon Rush. Alright, I'll take you, Ruel. Still got tons to go. I'm probably not going to get Ruel. I'm not really going to try for this guy because I just don't want to do it. It's just too much work, too much grinding. Let's see. So to check out the Great Hall, a couple tips for free-to-play players like myself. You know, accuracy. Probably number one thing you want to work on is accuracy. Accuracy and resistance. Resistance and accuracy will go the extra mile for you, beginning and end game. Especially in the end game, you want to be able to get that 80 accuracy add-on, so that way you're not having to focus on accuracy for your CC champions or for champions in Clan Boss or trying to land those debuffs, and you're just not landing them. So accuracy is extremely important. So you definitely load that up if you can. Then resistance would be kind of another thing I'd be working on, especially if you want to build your resistance up for Doom Tower or higher dungeon waves or faction war waves, where the enemies are starting to land higher debuffs on you, and you just need to get them resisted. So that's kind of nice too. I don't have my resistance very high up there. This is where I do say I don't go in arena as often as I wish I should be doing, honestly, but arena is just very timely. It takes a lot of time to get this all the way to level 10. So I could level up all these from bronze to blue, but I mean, again, I want to try to get these all to level 10 first, and then start working my way back. So the next thing I'd be working on, if you're more of an arena person, crit damage. If you're more of dungeon person, maybe HP. Also, if you're arena person, you can go with attack. But again, the more important ones are going to be resistance and accuracy for you, in my opinion. But you can do whatever you want and have fun with it, honestly. So, well, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you've been watching this long, if you could like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you want to know more about arena, or you want to watch some videos on arena, or you want to see a couple of the champions that I own myself, and maybe a couple of quick guides, then feel free to leave a comment down below. Thanks, and take care, guys.